right, thank you for joining us, everybody, on Twitter.
Hello, this is Thinking Outside the Pod, episode 67.
All right, I forgot how to host this
You haven't
episode
been here in a while.
because Jimmy's does it all the time now.
Yeah. Well, I want to let everyone have a chance. Taco. Well, we have
Taco
a
introduce
new
himself.
guest. Say hello.
Hello. I'm Taco.
Oh, he is Taco. That is his given name.
From Patrick because
Because he loves tacos. You
There
should
you go.
see him. Look at him. He loves it.
But yeah, Taco, he's our coworker. He works with us, and he's a cool guy. I guess he uses the word fresh.
yeah.
He actually uses the word fresh
Still.
in conversation in real life, not even ironically. He just says it.
hmm
Like it's still hot.
Like it's still fresh.
Yeah.
I use fresh like it's still fresh.
Like it's still funky fresh.
Oh, all right. And we're also streaming on Meerkat. We have
We have anybody watching yet?
it says six people, but zero here now. So I don't know what that means.
So like 6. I told you we should have kept going, man. We had to restart, and everybody's like, "Oh, they're not started
Well,
yet."
we started, and now we have 6 people or something. I don't know exactly what
Well,
that means.
I think their heads pop up on there when they start to watch. See?
Oh.
We got an egg.
Oh,
we got an egg.
nice.
Hello. You can't. Talk.
Hey, you guys can all like tweet us questions on this stuff too, man. While we're doing this stuff, we got a couple good topics today. Let's see what we're gonna start off with. Like Jimmy said, welcome to the show.
Real quick, we just hit 1,500 followers on Twitter.
Yeah.
We just tweeted it out that we're on Meerkat. So if y'all are one of the 1,500
followers.
check us out on Meerkat. I'm gonna retweet it on mine, but I don't have that many followers. But
Oh,
that's fine.
Jimmy's gonna make friends. Taco,
What's up?
you get a lot of followers.
I got 3 followers. You're
In
one of
life
them.
or on Twitter?
Twitter.
How many people like in real life just follow you around?
Dude, I mean, you're one of them.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I
Yo.
think Taco's got it backwards. Usually, when you're behind somebody, you're following them.
Really?
So yeah.
Another day and age, the 21st century, it's kind of the other way around.
Oh, okay. I guess so. 2015, everybody go backwards nowadays. I don't know, Jimmy.
Go both ways. That's how.
Whoa, both ways.
Whoa,
Hey, we got
Taco.
to watch the language, Taco. Watch the language. Now, let's see. We got a couple cool things to talk about today. One of which is if you guys haven't been able to sleep lately, so there's 6 yoga poses that are supposed to, like, you do these 6 poses and you're in bed instantly.
And how did you find this?
I found this stuff online, just randomly searching for shit, I guess.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Well, you know, I mean, we freaking frequent these weird news feeds to find stories like this.
Well,
So-
I'm just.
Could you do like a demo on the table?
Oh,
One of
yeah.
them?
Look, you know what?
I,
Uh-oh.
I think I saw a video. I don't know if it's the same article as yours, but it was yoga is dumb. I don't like yoga. Yoga is.
Let me see your phone. I'll find it right now. So we got to get these poses for you. Taco to show us right now.
But the thing is about
Whoa,
yoga.
I hit Chrome and shirtlessguys.com opens up.
Oh,
Jimmy,
no.
is there something you want to tell
you
us?
were borrowing my phone before.
Uh-oh, sorry. I logged you in a long time ago.
But I don't know. What do you yoga? It's pretty much just stretching.
Yeah.
It's like what you do before an actual workout.
But apparently it works. A lot of people are in really great shape because.
But
of
I
it.
don't think it's
Is it
because,
because
of yoga.
though, you know?
I don't
I
know.
think it's
Dude,
because-
chicks say, "Oh, I do yoga all the time," and they're.
But how many, like, big
fine.
chicks are there in yoga, you know? We should take, like,
Like
a
they-
poll.
San
Like they,
Antonio, of
like
course.
they
We should
started
take a
that-
poll.
Whoa, Taco.
Oh, yeah, come on,
Taco.
man.
What?
This is our city. But I think I don't know, yoga. I guess it's good for like, but all I see like their moves are just stretching and like doing a weird position and then just hold that for some seconds.
Dude, holding some positions are hard.
Yeah?
I
Yeah.
know, but I'm sure it's not like burning that much more calories than what we're doing like right now.
Let's see. This is head to knee pose. I think Taco can show us this one, right, Taco?
I got you.
After, you guys stay tuned after the show for the post show wrap up, and we're gonna have me, Jimmy, and Taco try out all of these poses for the Insomniacs, and if we're still awake at the end of it, you know they don't work. So
Well,
But this one's a
well,
cool
no,
one.
it's supposed to get you to go to sleep, right? I
Yeah.
assume that's like their yoga poses. Like if you
Yeah.
can't sleep, you do these and you will
Janu
sleep.
Siranasa or something like that, and this one is called Bada. I don't know. Hey, here you say them,
Dude,
Taco.
it's like the Varakonisian. Nah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
He sounds foreign, doesn't he?
It's a person sitting Indian style on a.
It's
on
like the butterfly stretch.
Like a butterfly. This looks
Yeah.
like a split, and it's called. What is
Oof.
this one called, Jimmy?
It's like a lazy split.
What's it
Oh.
called though?
Upper Vista
Whoa.
Konasana,
All right.
obviously, which
Jimmy's foreign,
is
too.
Dude, that was a Konasana. That's another Konasana.
Uh-oh. You know all about Konasana?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think
What's he about?
you met him at a club, right?
I might have hung out with him once or twice. I think I partied with that guy, actually. Konasana's a really cool dude.
Is that another Konasana right there?
Now, this is Needle the Thread. She looks like she's got a
Okay.
cramp behind her knee, and she's rolled over on the
Needle-
floor holding it.
Needle the thread.
Yeah, Needle the Thread.
It's dumb.
That is
That's
really
a dumb
stupid.
name.
Like,
That's a dumb
imagine
name.
having a cramp behind your knee and, like, grabbing it and, like, falling over on your back. That's kind of what that pose looked like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one looks kind of retarded, too. This looks like
Oh, that one
something.
feels great though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What's it called?
It's called shirtless male porn. Uh-oh.
It's great. I'm telling you.
It's called Recline
Recommended
Twist.
recommended by Taco.
Taco. Stamp of
Recommended.
approval.
Uh-oh. Everybody recommends a taco here.
Reclined twist.
Recline twist. It looks like she's laying on her side and just rolls back
It's
her
like if you
shoulders to her back.
fell off a building, that's the pose you'd be in. Like
Ooh.
This one is the Virapa Karani legs up the wall pose. This kind of looks like those.
These are really good stretches. I'm not even
Yeah.
lying right now. I do like half these.
Taco does go to the gym
Not
and stuff.
these
Do you do
stretches.
this?
You do not.
No.
Taco's the guy that sits in the back and like creeps out all the chicks who are doing these.
You would do
stretches.
this
That's
at
how he knows about them.
Whenever I picture Taco in a gym or something, he's like lifting weights and like really close to a mirror. That's what I.
That's exactly what it is. I have a tank
Really?
on. Yeah.
And
In a tank
and
top?
you're,
Yeah,
and you're
tank
just
top.
like yelling to yourself. You're like, you can do it.
No.
I think
He's got
that's
somebody
you're like
else.
one of
He
those
has
people.
Izzy there yelling for him. You can do it.
He's got a crowd forming. Like, oh my god, he's curling so much. That's
This
whenever I
20
think of Taco,
pounds.
that's what I think of him doing.
No, but this one's really good after you do a lot of cardio.
You do that. You put
involving
your legs up a wall.
It's draining your legs. All
It
the
kind of
blood's
it
down
kind of
there.
looks like those Looney Tune cartoons when like one of them would pass away, like die, or like they like with like lay there with their legs straight up in the
Yeah,
air.
whenever they pass out, they fall back and
Uh-huh.
they do a flip, and then their legs like go straight like
So I
vertical.
think these are pretty good descriptions of the way these. So you guys are at home.
So
and you
pretty
wanna
much
try
like
this stuff.
the yoga people are just watching Looney Tunes, and they're just like, all right, that's a move. We'll call that needle the thread.
Yeah, these are pretty good moves.
We'll take a well-known phrase and change it and make it
Please
dumb and not make
suggest.
sense.
Oh, here we go. These are the best. I like the comments on all this stuff.
Oh, no.
Please suggest how to control sugar level on fruits. Any ideas, guys? Can we
What?
give these guys an answer? How to control sugar level on fruits?
Don't put so much sugar on fruits.
honey instead.
Eat
Instead of
honey
grapefruit.
instead.
No, like some people put sugar on grapefruit. Put honey on grapefruit instead. Same taste.
What if grapefruit is a terrible fruit and you don't? It tastes
Grapefruit's
bad.
good,
I
man.
hate grapefruit.
It's awesome.
It's gross.
Put
It's
honey on it.
Put honey on
I
it.
also don't like honey.
Jimmy.
What fruit do you like, Jimmy? Besides Patrick.
Oh man,
What?
We're getting into some deep questions now.
No.
This is not a deep question.
Kiwi. I like kiwis.
That's
Kiwis.
Yeah.
I like apples.
I like apples.
Strawberries.
You know, lots
Strawberries
of
with honey on them. Chop them up. Put a little bit of honey on them. Shake them up in a little plastic container.
Yeah, but that's like adding bad to good.
I put honey
honey's
like on
I don't
peanut
like
butter,
amazing for you.
jelly.
I think it is probably
and
good
bananas.
for you, but
Peanut
most
butter, jelly, bananas, and honey.
peanut butter, jelly, bananas, and honey.
Yeah.
I know peanut butter and bananas
party
is a thing.
time.
I never tried it.
Yeah.
But I've never
Peanut
tried
butter
it.
and banana sandwiches.
I made peanut butter and jelly waffles before.
So have you
I made waffles and I put in peanut butter and
All
jelly.
right,
and
waffles.
mixed.
Going back to our questions here. Do you have problems sleeping at night?
I do.
Yeah.
I don't think I would ever do any of that though. I
No?
think that would keep me up.
Really?
I think that would keep me up more.
Well, what I mean,
I-
what
I
would you
think
be
the-
up doing anyways? Would you be up like just playing video games all night, or would you be up doing yoga pose moves that may
Well-
put you to sleep?
I don't think they'd put me to sleep. I guess maybe if it's someone who's good at that stuff or at all athletic.
I can imagine Jimmy
I
trying
would-
to do these yoga poses.
I'd be like,
super
okay,
good at
it's
it.
like
bed at night.
my leg goes all the way around my head like
How
1,000
the
times.
hell did he do that? Where is his shirt at?
It probably could
Oh
like make
my
me go to
God.
sleep, but like pass out because I like sweat doing anything. So just like putting my legs up a wall, I'd probably like start sweating and not be able to go to sleep. Like the best
Oh.
yoga pose I would say for going to sleep is turn off all your electronics, drink some water, and lay down in the dark until you go to sleep. That's
Yeah.
my yoga pose. It's called the. Let's see, what's a good phrase that I can mess up like butter the churn. I call it
Butter the
I call
churn.
it buttering the churn. You turn off all your electronics.
I call it killing the Amish.
becoming
So-
Amish.
That's what I'm gonna call
So
it.
if you are in a situation where you can't sleep, what do you do?
That's what I do.
I usually
turn-
like chug a beer.
I turn
Like a
off
shot.
everything.
Or 6?
Yeah, I just drink beer until I'm not awake.
I turn off all my electronics and then I just try to go to sleep. And if I can't, then I'll turn back on my electronics and watch some YouTube videos or something until I try again.
Yeah, I mean,
Which is exactly the reason why he doesn't sleep.
I know, that's why I'm tired all the time.
Have you said you've done some of the yoga stuff before?
not to fall asleep, but yeah, after working out
Why else would you do it?
to stretch your muscles. Before you work out, you want to do kinetic stretching, and after you do static stretching, and that's exactly what we were just looking
Static.
at.
That's called static stretching.
Static stretching, which means you're not moving.
Kinetic stretching.
Kinetic is whenever you're moving around. Yeah.
And
How do you
stretching.
stretch when you move?
Like you
Like
hold on to a
lunges.
weight and then you just throw it really hard, but you hold on to it so you're like
Lightweight to do
stretches.
things like that.
it's
Body
like-
weight stuff like push-ups.
So it's like pretending to do a push-up?
No,
No.
like a real push-up.
like an actual.
Unless you're not going to crank out 100 of those things. You can do like 10 of them and warm up your muscles.
And give up.
And then you go at it
Push-ups
hard in front of the
forever.
mirror
Whoa,
while listening to like
exactly.
80s music.
You go ham.
Oh,
Yeah.
ham taco.
Yeah.
Ham and cheese.
I don't know. I don't know. The thing about stretching, I understand, but the thing where you're aligning your chakra or your chi, your chi has now been a
Oh,
changed.
dude,
I don't
that's
know.
like
bro.
kung fu.
That's stuff. I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
That's the thing on Parks
like
and
a-
Recreation with
Dude, I just like that's why I was at home watching that right now.
it's so good.
It
what's
is.
what's
Really?
what's the guy's
I
name?
watched like
Nick,
the first
Nick
3
Offerman.
episodes.
What's Nick Offerman's
Ooh.
name? The guy with the mustache.
Oh, dude, Ron Swanson.
Ron Swanson. That's what he was like. He's like, do you do yoga? And it's like, do you mean stretching?
No,
where I got that
I
from.
don't stretch. I
Yeah,
hate
he's
stretching.
he's
Yeah, dude.
awesome. He's
no,
one of my
Patrick,
favorite.
you need to jump on that series.
I told
Jump
him
on
multiple
what, yoga?
times.
Parks and Rec.
Parks and
Oh,
Recreation.
yeah.
Guys,
No, I watch a couple episodes when I go to the gym, but I haven't been in like a month, so I kind of gave it a break.
you need,
Actually, it's been like
Chris
2.5
Pratt,
months. I haven't been
it
in a
has
while.
Amazing
Who the
Chris
fuck am I lying
Pratt,
to?
Aziz Ansari, Aubrey Plaza.
Oh yeah, I've seen the show. Yeah,
The guy on the Rob Lowe.
Rob Lowe, he's in
Yeah.
it. Yeah, and he's good.
Yeah.
Rob Lowe.
Adam Scott,
Who I don't know.
he's the Leslie Knope's
Yeah.
friend.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's over now.
Well,
Yeah, it's
speaking,
long.
But watch
over,
it.
but it's on
you
Netflix.
should have watched it in the past.
speaking of the past,
Uh-oh.
we've got robots that know how to freaking wield swords now. Have you guys seen that?
I saw that video.
Seen that video?
No, I have no idea what you're talking
Oh,
about.
man.
Jimmy saw it. I seen the video, but I hadn't seen it.
There's some martial arts that's like all about sword mastery and like
Like Ninja Turtle, you know?
Okay.
exactly, yeah, it's Leonardo based martial arts, and
I think he invented it.
I think so. I think it's cartoon based, but they have this guy who's like a world record holder in whatever martial art that is, and then they get like one of those industrial robots, the ones that like make cars, like weld things on cars all accurately and stuff, and they attach a sword to it and program all these like different sword moves in it, and
Bad
it's like
news.
they're doing like side by side stuff. People need to stop arming robots. I don't understand it. Every science fiction story about robots is about how they're killing us, and we're just letting it happen. I'm all for technology though, but I don't like that.
Well, I mean, I'm sure if you took away all the guns, they would find ways to like fuck you up still.
Well,
like,
they're technically, as long as like they're intact, immortal, right? That's what robots are.
robots are immortal.
I don't know. Maybe not because of
Taco?
rust.
I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger's still alive, so
He's a fucking Terminator.
Terminator, exactly.
Yep.
He hasn't
Every
died.
ti- like that's the
therefore.
only thing I've been thinking. I was just thinking about different Terminator scenes the entire time y'all been talking.
You just watch your Terminator.
Like
in your head.
one part of your brain was like Parks and Rec, and the
Yeah.
other your back of your mind you're just like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Ever since you said robots with weapons, like Arnold,
I know, but that's like I
What
said,
other-
every
what other
story.
Big, what other big movies out there
that's another one
are
coming
there
up.
with robots with weapons?
The new Terminator that's coming out.
Yeah, there's Genesis.
What
Yeah.
other
Hey,
movies
spelt,
are out there?
spelt wrong?
What other movies are out there with robots that have weapons
Doesn't
that humans may or may not have given them?
didn't iRobot? Did they have weapons?
They didn't have
Robocop.
weapons, but
Robo-
their hands were weapons.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
Robot.
My hands are weapons as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jimmy's
I
hands
do-
are registered
Let's just
weapons
say I do yoga. So
in like 3 states. And they're not.
Wait.
They're foreign states. They're not in the United States.
The FBI is watching our live stream.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
crap. Change of subject. What are the robot movies? Well, I don't know. What are the robot movies that have
Dude.
weapons?
Mm,
What's some
Have you seen Red Planet?
Red Planet?
Yeah, it's old.
No.
No, don't forget about it.
I only watch good movies.
You haven't watched Wolf Cop, have you?
No, I have not watched Wolf
Well,
Cop.
then you don't
Or-
watch good movies.
Or Zombievers.
Neither does Taco.
I've watched-
Zombievers
I've-
was an awful movie.
I watched a bit of Zombievers, what Patrick showed me. With that new Ex Machina, they didn't really have weapons.
Well, I mean, if you're
They
a
use their
robot, you pretty
mind
much
and-
got like faster strength. I mean,
Well,
more
they had a
strength and
knife.
faster.
Knife's a weapon.
That's true.
Ex Machina. Spoilers. It's still in theaters. Sorry. they wield knives.
They kill us.
Yeah, it's a crazy movie.
Speaking of
Oh,
swords,
I got one. No. Transformers.
Transformers.
They,
Yeah,
they are weapons.
yeah,
oh shit.
Yeah.
yeah. And didn't Megatron in like the original cartoon just turn into a big gun?
Yeah,
Oh,
that was his toy. He was like a big gun. Yeah,
Yeah, and it, that's fun.
that's a badass thing to turn into a gun.
I don't know.
Or an 18
18 wheeler. Come on.
Well,
If I had
with
to choose
flames on it.
between, yeah.
Blue 18 wheeler with flames on it.
or a jet. I don't know. I'd
Yeah.
be a jet.
Like a
Yeah.
I'd be Starscream.
Volkswagen Beetle. I get stuck with the Beetle. That's what I would be if I was a Transformer.
I'd be the tape deck Soundwave. That was his name, right? Soundwave.
Bumblebee. Was that the Beetle?
Mhm.
Yeah. No, he's the Camaro. Well, he
In
turned
the movies.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know.
Or yeah.
There was another one probably. I don't know.
Or
I don't
was
know.
it?
I don't know if I watched that cartoon. Maybe a little bit. I don't remember if I was young.
Nah. Dragon
Well-
Ball Z was my thing.
Well, you can curse if you
Okay,
want.
just making sure.
I mean,
What was
if you're
your-
a
what
terrible
was your
person,
thing?
you
Dragon
can
Ball
curse.
Z? Nah.
Dragon Ball Z.
What?
That's your cartoon when you were younger.
Yeah.
You're how old are you?
You're Asian or
24.
what?
24.
Dude, that came on Cartoon Network whenever I got home from school, like
I know. And I
immediately.
changed
Yeah,
it
but I guess,
immediately.
like,
was
you're-
this is awful.
Kid.
No.
That's like you're like 15 or so, right? Is that like when
No.
you're talking?
Like 11, 10, 11.
Really?
Yeah.
It was back then because I'm
Elementary school, dude.
I'm about your age. I'm your age.
yeah.
I remember watching that later.
Really?
Dude, Toonami?
Yeah.
How old
come
are
on.
you guys?
I'm
24.
24 or 5. I don't know.
One of those.
I'll do the math later. Doesn't matter.
You guys.
Age doesn't make any difference in my life.
Sure.
It doesn't matter. That's why I forget it all the time.
That's why I'm only 21.
You're only as old as you feel.
13.
You feel 13-year-olds? Oh my god.
Oh.
Feel 13.
You just said it. Oh, okay. FBI. Dang.
Taco's really 13 and Jimmy feels him.
That's where his other hand is at if you people can't see it.
Uh-uh.
Oh, no. Oh,
Everybody, hands up, hands up.
keep him above the table,
Quit
guys.
being perverts, you guys.
Cartoons when I was younger was like the Nickelodeon cartoons.
Watching my
like
hands.
the Rugrats and the All Real Monsters and stuff like that.
Cartoons
Dude,
suck.
Rocco's Modern Life?
Rocko's Modern Life? That's a
Yeah.
good one.
When I grew up, we had cartoons that were badass, like He-Man and
Uh,
well, I don't think even Ninja Turtles wasn't around back then.
well, you had
It was like Thundercats.
Your cartoons were the Hanna-Barbera.
Silverhawks. What was it? Those
The things that if you look back now and you're just like, oh god, this is crap.
No, they're great.
Yeah.
No, it's
They're the
they're
best
animated so
cartoons.
badly.
Dude,
I mean,
Dragon Ball
well,
Z is still making new movies and they're putting them out in
I
theaters.
know.
and
I wish they
selling
would
out.
There's a-
stop. I
well,
wish they would
yeah.
stop. I'm like Dragon Ball. Fuck,
I didn't
man.
know you were gonna bring up Dragon Ball Z. That was a topic that I was gonna bring up with Fisher
Definitely
later.
should've brought up.
Super Dragon Ball Z Super is coming out. A
Yeah.
new series with the original creator.
Dude, those
Oh,
movies
no.
gross millions of dollars.
Movies are just gross.
All right.
Those movies are $1 million worth of gross.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. I like Wolf Cop, but I hate Dragon Ball Z. I don't know where. Maybe it's just because it's. I don't know.
Have y'all
anime.
talked about Wolf Cop on this thing?
Yeah, he
Okay,
brings
so
up.
you know about like the first transformation that the guy has.
What happens?
No, I don't think we've talked
You
about
tell
like an
me.
actual scene.
Hey, this is
Tell
your
him,
movie.
Taco.
This is your favorite.
You brought it up.
movie.
You brought it up. You
Yeah,
say
I know.
it now.
Is it in the bar?
It's in the bar, right?
That's the one- I've never seen.
Let's
I
just-
saw that trailer.
Help me out with this because I never seen the movie.
I'm gonna let you say it. You brought it up.
All right, he goes in the bathroom. He's like taking a piss because he drank like whatever
Wolf
amount.
cop.
Yeah,
Or I mean cop, because you don't know. he's
yeah,
a wolf
that's
cop
true.
yet.
He just cop at this point.
What? Do you know what caused him to be a wolf cop?
Patrick.
Is it a wolf bite? Or what is it? What's the other cliches?
I'm not giving it away.
Watch the movie.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
I'm
That's
not gonna
the
give
end.
away
Well,
this.
the middle of the movie.
I'm sure
right
some-
before he makes the
some-
Wolf Cop mobile.
well,
That's a badass cop car.
okay. So first transformation. Scene.
No. Well, just like
Are
you
we-
said, I'm not going to ruin the movie.
Okay, we'll
Just
watch
know
it.
the first transformation.
No,
is
Taco already said
the
it.
best. Keep going.
You already said it. Started. You started
can't-
it.
He goes to the bathroom.
As a teaser, yeah.
He goes to the bathroom in
And
a bar,
then
and then something
gotta watch
happens
the movie
where
to
he
find
gets
out.
angry and he turns into a
No,
wolf.
there's no angry.
He gets sad.
All right, he's
I would get
he's taking a
scared
piss in the
shitless.
urinal, and
I would
he's just
get
like,
scared.
yeah, of course, because he just pissed in the urinal, and then he starts pissing blood, and he's like, what the fuck?
And then his junk rips open
There
until
you
like this
go.
furry
Oh,
junk
no.
explodes out of it.
No, I didn't see that part. I thought like,
It's pretty fucking graphic.
Okay.
And the director does a
Oh.
really good job of staying on that shot for
So,
like an
you're
extra
saying-
awkwardly long time.
you're
We're just
saying-
like, oh.
You're saying a great family film.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean, Bill Taylor walked in on me and Izzy watching it, and we had to show him, and then we showed Taco later.
It's like why are your shirts off?
Well, this is how we get down. It's just guy stuff, all right? We're just doing guy stuff.
just we're watching two. This is bro watching. This is what bros do when we watch.
Watch freaking Wolf Cop shirtless.
I don't know.
Cock scene.
Ugh.
All right, so
So yeah, that's
I don't
Patrick's favorite movie. If y'all didn't know.
Wolf Cop is the best.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever gonna watch it, especially
should
with the
watch
scene
it.
you just said.
Yeah.
I would watch it over Zombievers any day.
Well, yeah.
There's another
It's
cool movie.
bad movie.
I just want to bring up real quick before
Okay.
we do anything. This Kung Fury movie
Kung
that
Fury,
I was telling Jimmy about. I think I told you guys about. You haven't seen it yet,
No
right?
idea whether it's.
I,
Jimmy
I
saw a
watched,
little
it-
bit
I watched
about it.
like the first 5 minutes of it.
What did you think?
It's ridiculous. It's the best kind of ridiculous, though. It's like the
Kung
CGI isn't
Fury.
that bad. I mean, it's the graphics aren't that bad, but they are kind of bad.
Kind of like a Street Fighter game.
It's obviously it's like one of those. It's like an independent film, I guess, like independently made, and it's like they're all on green screens. You can tell it's green screen because it
Pretty
looks,
awful.
looks fake. Like the backgrounds are obviously CGI or whatever. But it's not bad, but it's just ridiculous. Like it's like all the 80s movies cliches, like everyone has guns and they're just like shooting people and stuff.
There's Kung Fu, and the dude talks like you do. And what else?
There's an arcade machine.
Arcade machines
I
kill
only,
people.
I only saw up to that point, and yeah, there's an arcade machine that has arms and legs and it's fighting
His
stuff.
partners are Triceratops.
I have no idea what y'all are talking about.
But it
Kung
sounds
Fury.
amazing.
Look it
Kung
up.
Fury. All right.
We'll
Like
put the
Kung
link.
Fu yeah,
We'll share the link.
yeah. It's on. It was really like the full movie was released. It's like 30 minutes or so released on YouTube. So I'll put out the link on the description.
Everybody check it out, man. It's awesome.
But I think anything else you have to say real quick because I think the first tacos questions.
Tacos questions.
Oh, hit the
Talk-
theme music, Jimmy.
Oh, do 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 do. Tacos questions. do do do.
Boom, boom,
Tacos got a question
boom.
that he's
Yeah.
gonna ask.
Yeah. All right, Taco.
There we go. But yeah, the genesis of this is Taco usually just comes in randomly and just asks us a question. Just,
Stupid questions.
Just
Fun
weird,
questions.
deep questions. Yeah,
Yeah.
it says, "What's our favorite color?" Once. But
Hazelnut. Hazelnut hash brown.
it's a question. It's a color I invented.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he just asks us these strange questions like out of nowhere. So we thought, put him on the podcast.
Let's
Why not?
do it.
So first question.
I
Don't
got-
let everyone down. There's 9 people watching. Well,
9 whole people.
48 people. 9 people here now.
Damn.
So I guess 9.
Has
Yeah.
anybody tweeted us yet?
I don't know.
You
How
guys
do
give us some
doubt it.
feedback.
How does that? Do we see it on here? I don't
Yeah, I
know.
believe so.
I don't know. Okay, but go ahead. Go with your
All
question.
right. So how long have you
Tweet-
been doing this podcast for?
You
No,
should
that's not the
tweet us.
question, but I just want to know how long you've been doing this for.
Since February of last year.
Okay, so a while. Yeah, more than a year.
Episode 67.
Okay, so
Once a week.
like how often? Like, do y'all just go through these things? Do you ever like talk about yourselves?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
We
Sometimes.
got good shit going on.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you guys got stuff to do. So the question is, I want to know what's the third thing on your bucket list.
Third
The
thing.
third
I don't care
thing?
about the first or the second. You can say them if you want, but what's the third thing?
Okay, so I got to make like a top 3 list.
Yeah, I mean, you should already have a top 3 list.
Well, I don't think about what the fucking things I want to do before I die,
Yeah,
Taco. I just kind of
that's a
wake up
huge
every
thing.
morning and do shit.
And then that shit is boring.
No,
Well, okay.
You got to live day by day, man. Fuck tomorrow. Screw yesterday.
All right.
It's all about right now.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
You got to plan for the
There-
future.
I mean,
Yeah,
there's.
we rob a bank. You know,
That's
rob a
number-
store,
that's
buy a
number one.
rob a gun.
That's number 2.
That's
Rob a
like
bank.
an actual thing you would actually do.
Bucket list. I've never really had that many goals. I would like to write a movie. I
Okay.
think that'd be something I want to do.
That's
write a
number
movie.
1, or was that?
I'd like to film a movie.
Well, yeah, I'd like
I
to.
know Jimmy do it,
I would
see?
like to write and make a movie. Make a movie would be like a good thing on my bucket list. What else is there?
I got like 3 movies, or I could make
I
them
mean,
into books.
I have a bunch of ideas and stuff, but I don't.
I got so many ideas.
First thing on my bucket list: win the lotto.
All right.
There you go.
I'm a winning lotto ticket away from turning this life around, you guys.
Well,
I'm
I
Did
mean,
you tweet that out like 2 years ago?
winning
I'm
like
serious.
the
Like
mega
2 days
You're
ago.
talking about like the Mega Millions because you're not like I can give you a scratch ticket and that's like you winning the lottery.
No, I mean, hell, that'll work.
$2.
I could use a couple $100. Yeah, well, I mean, it's got to be a reasonable amount. I'm not gonna freaking, I don't know, stop buying prostitutes and all that crazy stuff if I only win $5. Turning my life around for $5, I don't think so. I'll probably
so
use it for
that's
smokes.
we'll just go through like that was one thing on my bucket list. That's one thing on yours.
Oh,
what do you got?
The third
What
thing.
was mine?
Win the lottery.
Win the
Oh,
lottery.
yeah.
Third thing.
I would
on
like
mine,
to win the lottery too. That's.
I mean, everybody like that.
But I don't play the lottery.
Well, I mean,
I
is
just
that
like-
is that
buddy.
on it? Can I use that as a thing on my bucket list?
Yeah.
Because like
Sure.
that's
I mean,
just luck.
you can say whatever you want, man. I'm not going to tell you how to make your own
Steal
bucket
the
list.
lottery.
I would like there to be a glitch in the lottery system
Yeah,
where they
there we
just
go.
send me a check every month.
Every fucking
That's what
month.
I don't know if that's how bucket lists work.
No, that's what I'm asking you. How the hell does this work?
You
Just
want okay?
think of
Just
something
like
you
stuff
want to
that
do.
I have to do.
Yeah,
What?
that's actually possible. Yeah,
No,
you can actually see yourself.
You want to
doing-
hack into the lottery system and make you the winner.
There we go.
You want to become a hacker so you can win the lottery.
I
Done.
don't think that's possible. See, Jimmy could direct a movie. He could film a movie.
I
It
could
can't
hack
be.
the
It could be a
lotto.
shitty movie, but
I
it could
could
be a
hack the
movie.
lotto.
Wow, thanks for the.
I'm just saying
Wow.
that it could be the lowest, or like,
This is why we don't have this guy over here
He
often.
just makes me cry.
aren't
every
you a
time.
co-director for Star Wars, the new
Huh?
one?
Yes.
Exactly.
Super secret console.
Yeah. Don't tell anybody. Oh, crap.
Consultations.
Uh oh.
Oh, don't tell anyone.
All right, spoilers. I'm gonna spoil the entire movie. It's all a dream. Luke Skywalker is still on Tatooine. Actually, that's a dream as well. It's a guy named John in New Jersey who's dreaming it all.
There you go.
John Lucas.
All right, but back to my.
First thing, one of the things on my bucket list would be to skydive off of like a giant ass building.
Okay,
Or
base
base
jumping.
jump. Yeah,
Done.
I would
See,
go base jump.
that is
Okay.
a thing on.
When
I
I was
would
bucket
a-
list.
totally want to do that. Like just run,
I would-
run, jump, and
like
then see what happens.
like a spy type thing. Like
yeah.
that's cool.
Well, I'd probably
Whenever-
do it like after robbing the place, so that I'd have a reason for jumping off and make it worth it. You know?
Okay, like things like that. Whenever I was younger, like whenever you're like driving down the highway and you see like those quarries that have like those big silos and like conveyor belts that like I assume put rocks into the silo, big
He
tower
just came
thing,
at me with all these words. I have no idea what the hell they
like
mean.
the quarry, like a rock quarry,
Rock quarries, okay.
like where they hit rocks and sell
Hit
them to people.
rocks.
I guess.
Oh,
I
like
don't-
those prison movies where like they're
Yeah,
working in there.
it's like those, but you see them in the highway. It's like these big towers, big cylinder towers called
Cylinders,
silos.
Yeah, silos.
And
Yeah,
there's
gotcha.
like conveyor belts that like either feed stuff into them
You
or
with
something
us
like
still,
that.
Taco?
Got it.
Got it. I think
Whenever
I'm
I
good.
was younger, I was like, I want to slide down one of those.
Down a
that, was,
conveyor
that
belt?
was one of my things I wanted to do. I don't know. It's.
Is that possible? Could we
I don't-
slide down
I'm
a
not
conveyor
a-
belt?
I bet it would be very not fun. Like if they like set it on reverse and me just on there, just like going down it. I'm like, this is the worst.
It would be
How
more.
old were
It would
you?
be more fun to go down it while it was going up.
This is like
21?
couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it would be more
I was
fun
on
to.
my on my drive over here. I saw one. I was like, I want to do that. That was
be-
one of my dreams.
It would be more fun to fall down it while it was going up than it would to ride it all the way down.
It would not be funner to fall off a
Yeah,
conveyor
it
belt?
would be like to like roll off while it's going up. It would be more fun.
Like
to do
roll
that.
down it.
Yeah.
Okay. well,
While it's going
Then,
up.
then it would to like just sit there and ride the thing down. You know.
I wanted to slide down it. I thought it was like a big. When I was younger, I thought it was like, hey, it looks like a big slide, and like if it was a big slide, just slide down it. But it'd be pretty cool. Be like, I thought about doing this when I was
Just
younger.
go down a big slide.
Ooh, another thing I would do is a skateboard drop off into a ramp from a helicopter
From a helicopter.
That's
Yeah.
all dangerous stuff. I don't want to.
in the middle of the ocean on a
I'm-
ramp in the middle of the ocean.
I bet
Alright.
if I had a chance to slide down one of those things, I wouldn't even do it nowadays.
One of the other things I would do is I'd become a pirate. That's
Alright.
what I would do. That's on my bucket list.
We talked about pirates.
Become
Okay.
a pirate.
All right, we've said some things. What's one thing on your bucket list?
Snowboard in Japan.
Snowboard in Japan.
Do they have snow in Japan?
Yes.
Yeah.
They do. Absolutely. They're
Probably have,
they're
like,
north. They're north
Technological snow. Where
enough,
it's like,
and they
Probably
have
fake
mountains.
snow, right?
yeah, it's
Apparently,
like
it's the best snow. That's what I heard from this guy that I've met at.
The bar.
Yeah.
Did y'all
the
go home
bar. I
together?
took him home. Oh, man.
shit!
yeah.
I'm
this
so
is-
jealous.
This
I'm
is,
so
this is the
jealous.
pillow talk.
Well,
after we-
anyways,
Oh my
we were-
god!
he's like
Look at
he's
this
like
guy.
he's like you're great, and he's like, no, what's great? The snow in Japan.
Yeah.
and then
Oh,
you
I was
just
like,
got
tell
into
me
it.
about it as I looked in his eyes.
Hey, you-
His
like,
deep blue eyes.
wide-eyed.
He's like, "What's that over there?" When you turn around, and sprinkles female Viagra in your drink. What do y'all think about that female Viagra stuff?
Oh, it's whatever. That's fine.
The thing
I
that
mean,
says
if
that
it gets them going, why not?
it says that it works on their mind.
Well,
so,
yeah.
like, as an antidepressant,
That's
but
what- well, it's
but like
not
on guys, it like works
it's-
with your
it-
blood flow to your
it's-
dick.
it's- yeah, it's
women,
not-
it works on your brain.
It's not. It's
How the
it's
fuck does
like-
that work?
Because men and women are different, but it's for that like that certain like if they lose that drive.
condition, yeah.
So that's what it is.
Premenopausal condition. I don't know, man. How old are women when they're starting to get menopausal?
Dude,
Maybe
you
they
tell
should
me,
just-
man. I'm not.
know.
Maybe they should just shut it down right before they do all that. Just shut it down.
Oh, what?
No?
People can have fun whenever. Who cares?
Well, I don't know. I guess I'm gonna be that age once.
Yeah.
Whoever I'm with, I'm gonna be like, "Come on, man."
You're like,
Come on, I already took my blue pill. You gotta take your pink one.
Nah, if I won't-
Time to
I
take
know.
our
pills. whatever.
I'm gonna fucking feed them the pills in the food that I make them.
You give them like the wrong way around.
They are
So,
not even
like,
gonna even know
Isn't
why they're
that
so
like
horny.
a roofie?
No, it's not
Are you
roofie.
sure?
It's Viagra.
It's-
It's fucking legal.
Technically, I guess
It's
it
legal.
is. It's a roofie.
I wanna say
Rocco,
that's
why do you gotta make it
illegal.
sound so bad?
Female Viagra or
I'm gonna sprinkle that shit in
Rufalin.
his food from now on. Anytime he brings
Don't-
something, I'm gonna sprinkle. He's gonna be like all like emotional and like
I don't think it's
during the show. Just
start all cuddling
like
on
just
you.
like getting like stepping nearer and nearer to you. I don't know why I'm doing
Hey,
this.
Taco, is that a thong, dude? Yeah.
I like the freedom.
What is that? What's the chemical that girls have? We have testosterone. They have
Estrogen.
Right?
estrogen. Yeah, it's not estrogen, dude. It's just.
I'm gonna say ecstasy. They got ecstasy.
They got
I think that works too, though.
yeah, fuck yeah. Just take a bunch of ecstasy.
Just
Fuck female
mix
Viagra.
ecstasy and
All right.
girl Viagra in the food, and dude,
And that will be the
Oh,
counterpoint.
my God.
I don't
Counterpoint to
think you
this.
can handle that actually.
I'll
Counterpoint.
handle
Do
that
it.
shit.
I'll be the counterpoint to this argument. Don't do drugs, people. Drugs
Yeah.
are bad.
Yeah, we're not telling you to do it. We're just
You
saying
are telling them
do
to
it.
do
Oh, Taco said it.
Taco, you're
I'm
a
not
bad,
telling them to do it. He
You're a bad
is.
influencer. Could be kids here.
Look
I
at
don't
this
know.
guy. Look at this guy.
These kids have Twitter. Is that a thing?
Kids have Twitter.
Do kids
Wow.
follow us on Twitter?
I
Kids,
hope not. God
I
no.
don't know.
tweet at us if y'all are following us on Twitter. Nope. All right, good.
Age. Yep, it didn't happen. We can't
All right.
tell. We can't really tell if you did or not. 62 people. I see some people.
They're supposed to be
Some
tweeting at the
people-
bottom somewhere.
Oh,
Dude, 7 people away from the
I
magic
don't- I
number.
don't see that.
Here, go to
Oh,
your.
we just lost a follower. Taco, you said
That's
something.
because you're
and we just
staring
lost
at
him.
him. You're freaking
Oh,
him out,
oh,
Jimmy.
don't
You're like,
stare.
what?
No, they're like, who
Yeah.
is that guy? No. go hit your Twitter link
We're fine with him.
and
Huh?
see if you can watch us on there.
I did, but you looked at
Oh.
yoga poses.
I was looking up porno.
That's right.
You know, I gotta download it on Jimmy's phone so I don't give my phone viruses before I email it to me.
All right, what's okay? So
Speaking
but
of porno,
third, I can't really think of 3 things that I want to do. That
thought
conveyor
of,
belt
like,
thing
4.
and doing a movie.
Those are 2 good things. I'm going to say for the record, that's the first serious answer Jimmy's ever given me. The first time I asked him, where would you go other than where you are right now? He said, my bed.
home.
That
Yeah,
is serious.
nowhere.
That is
That is
completely
not
serious.
serious. I don't
What
like
place is better than my bedroom?
Any-
No
Whoa,
place.
whoa,
Ladies.
too
It's the
sexy.
truth.
Turn it
It's
down,
the
Jimmy.
truth.
Turn
It's
it
the
down
truth.
a notch.
It's the truth. It's
Any
it's
listeners out there in Meerkat Land would like to
It's the super truth.
give it a little bit of a go with the Jimster here. Uh-oh, I
I'm-
think,
I'm
I think
just-
we lost another one.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm just
No,
kidding.
$1 million.
Yeah, we lost $1 million.
Oh, it's asking me to enter my mobile number.
Don't do
Uh-oh. Enter tacos.
That's what I always do.
555.
Speaking of downloading porn to Jimmy's phone,
But really quick, I'm just saying I don't like traveling places. I like San Antonio just fine. That's
Yeah,
it was a serious answer.
Jimmy hates
I don't
the
think
sun.
it's a
He
serious
hates
answer.
going outside. He doesn't like people.
It's a monster.
Really. He does more talking with us than I've ever seen him talk to anyone else ever.
Oh yeah.
It's true.
Of
Especially
all
on
time.
especially
Like-
here.
If he wasn't here sitting here talking to me now, I wouldn't think he could talk.
Yeah, it's true.
really
I don't.
would.
I don't like talking to people, but it's pretty funny. My dad's like, I watch the podcast just so I can hear your voice.
He knows what you'd sound like.
He's like, you've said more things on that podcast than you've ever said to me.
Oh, Jimmy, you better do something, man. Come on.
No, it's like a thing.
You'll have
Well,
to do a
speaking
special
of-
podcast for Father's Day then, Jimmy.
Speaking of downloading Jimmy's porno on his phone, there's a thing on a website called Dead Drops.
What's that?
Deaddrops.com, where you go and you it's a USB like stuck in the wall or stuck in a street. You go and you hook up your computer to it, and you can take files that are on there, and you can replace it with files on there. It's kind of like instead of using the cloud, this is like fuck the cloud. Let's use not the cloud. I don't know. What the hell was before the cloud, Jimmy?
For the cloud, like FTP.
FTP,
I guess that is actually technically still is the cloud. I guess like mail. I don't know. Well,
like solid state. I don't know.
like people would mail things to people. Like how would people get files? Like fax them?
Fax.
Fax files.
I don't know.
What
They
the fuck
fax
is a fax,
things.
Jimmy? Dang, I don't know what the hell that is. Yeah,
No, I
I do.
don't know. This dead drop thing sounds weird.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's supposed to be very cool. It's supposed to be like all over the world. So, but it's just kind of like you put some files on the USB. These people get those, and they go out somewhere, find a spot to put it, and they stick it in there. So you go and you hook up your laptop to it, and you can withdraw files from it and upload files to it.
So it's just how people share porn with each other, I guess.
I don't know what else people would use it for. You know what I'm saying?
No,
If I went and dropped that shit, I'd drop off a bunch of porno.
Exactly. I'm not gonna
But
put
it-
pictures
it-
of myself on there.
That's what I'm saying. It would be amateur point of me. What are you talking about? You wouldn't put pictures of you on there?
Hell no.
I'd put up porno on there.
I don't know. It's not working on mine.
What did you do, Jimmy?
I just turned it off just now.
Just go to Twitter.
I did.
And
I
you clicked on
did.
the link. And nothing.
I don't know. Nothing. Whatever. It doesn't matter. But thank y'all for doing it. You figured it out.
Yep.
You're smarter than me.
If you guys can figure out how to tweet to us, do it, and hopefully we can figure that out also.
the bottom of our
Don't look at
camera-
him, Jimmy.
Look straight at him,
the
Jimmy.
bottom of the camera is like covered, so we can't even tell if they tweet. They probably like have been like saying there's like a killer behind us and all this stuff.
That's Taco. That's Taco the therapist.
What would you put on a dead drop if you? They're like I've seen like pictures. They're like in like brick walls, like a USB sticking out, and you connect to it.
Put weather pictures on there.
Oh,
Yeah,
Taco likes weather.
I do.
That's weird.
Whether or not they're wearing clothes, I don't know.
Huh.
Got it. We've lost
weather.
10. We lost all of our
No.
followers.
Jimmy,
Dang
damn it! Stop looking at the camera.
My
All
eye-
right, what do we got next? Do you got any questions for Taco?
Oh, a question for Taco.
He always comes up with questions for you. How about you give him a question?
How about
When's the last time you shaved?
last time I
Like shaved, all gone. I mean,
like his whole body?
Let's have a
Like his
let's have
whole
a close
body?
up of his ID picture
oh
for everybody.
okay. This is what this is me without
uh,
a beard. There, yeah.
ish.
I don't know. Well, this was like 2 years ago.
Okay.
I know I had a beard whenever I applied for the job here. Then I shaved for when I got here.
Did you see that shave picture? The before picture?
Oh yeah, he's seen it. But yeah, so I guess 2 years was like and then from there I just started growing the beard out again and haven't. I mean, I trim every once in a while once
Yeah.
it's like
Oh, dude, if you
once
didn't
it-
trim, it would have just been.
once it starts
Yeah,
like
Al-Qaeda
goes,
style.
once this like goes into my mouth, I'm just like all right,
You
time-
eat it?
Yeah.
You just bite it off
whenever,
and eat
whenever
it?
I'm hungry, late night snack.
Doesn't he
That's
look,
why it's cut like perfectly to around your
Yeah.
bottom lip. so
I
you
can't
can-
bite anymore.
Yeah, that's as much as you can eat.
Patrick, you think he looks like from Tool Time Al Borland, right? That's his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck
Abs-
yes.
Yep.
Al,
100%.
the tool man.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're going to get you some plaid shirts
Yeah.
and a
I've-
tool belt.
Or flannel. No, it's flannel.
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 Yes.
Whenever like there was a point when I was like I should wear a flannel shirt, but then I never did. I, was just,
Tuck it into your pants.
I went to
Yep.
like a thrift store and was like looking for some flannel shirts, and they had some, and I was just like, nah.
Speaking of
Not for
thrift
me.
stores, I was there the other day.
Thrift
And
stores are awesome.
I've been looking for an overhead projector. I used to have one, though. My brother lent it out to somebody. The bulbs burnt out. So I don't know where the thing is. I don't know where the bulbs are or whatever. I went to the thrift store the other day, and I find one sitting on the shelf, and they're like, yeah, you could plug it in and see if it works. I'm like, hell yeah, it's a thrift store. Now, I always wanted one of these things, to like draw real big, to blow up the little pictures that I draw on papers, you know? So I find one, I unravel the cord, plug it in, turn it on, the thing turns on. I'm like, fuck yeah, score at a thrift store. So I grab it, I'm walking back up to the front. There's no price tag I'm noticing on it. But it's sitting in between these two, like, 32-inch TVs. Like, they're big-ass TVs, and granted, they're kind of older. They're not, like, the real old ones, but they're not the new ones.
the CRT or the LCD, like the flat or
Like, the flat screen, but with the box behind
yeah,
it.
so CRT, yeah, flat screen.
So they
CRT.
were like those. There was two of them sitting right next to big-ass TVs for $8 a piece.
Damn.
So I'm looking at that, and I'm like,
Yeah.
judging by the prices of these two TVs, I'm assuming that
you're giving Thrift Town way more logic
They're,
than it actually
they're,
has.
you know what I'm saying?
There's no logic in
There's
the
these
pricing.
two TVs, these big ass TVs here sitting here that look like nice TVs. They're $8 a pop. Plus, it was 50% off that day
So
on
it's-
electronics. So they're $4 fucking TV. I should have just bought one of these damn TVs.
You
I'm
probably
so pissed
could have.
off
You
now.
could have bought the TV, like bought the cables to connect the camera to it, so you can blow up.
I could
your
have bought
images that
both
way.
TVs, sold them on fucking eBay, and then gone back and bought this dumbass projector.
Which was how much?
Well, that's the thing. There's no price on it. So I'm walking up to the front of the store, and I'm like,
so free, right? You walked out.
so
the
you
door.
know what? I should have just fucking walked, dude.
There's no price tag on it.
I'm walking to the front of the store, and
This is America.
and I go to ask somebody I see there at the front, and I'm like, there's no price tag on this. I go, how much is this? Can you tell me how much this is? And she's like, yeah, you know what? Come on over here. I will talk. We'll ask this little lady. She'll tell us how much it is. So I'm walking up to her, and I put it down on the counter. She gives me like this really mean mug looks. Like she's pissed. Like she's not happy to be there. She's not happy I'm all coming
Probably
up to her trying
she
to ask
wanted
her.
it.
I'm pretty sure she wanted it, but I had my girl. She like my girl was looking at the furniture, and she was like waving me down, and I'm like trying not to. I'm just looking at this chick like,
Buy
do
this
not,
couch.
do not make me want. Do not let me make you want me, or something weird like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like trying to turn off the sexiness, like just straight face, like not trying to look her in the eyes and shit because that always gets them.
Obviously
That's why
just-
she was pissed off. You weren't.
Oh yeah, maybe.
There you
Well, I didn't
go,
have my
dude.
shirt on. I mean, fuck. I was trying, but it wasn't trying hard enough. Obviously,
You were sending mixed signals.
I
you
guess
were trying
so,
to.
yeah.
You were trying
Not
to
looking-
turn it
not
off, but
looking,
then you didn't have a
shirts off.
shirt.
Like fuck, where's my shirt? Damn it.
So you're like trying to block. The
I might
light,
as well just
the
look
light
at it.
from their face, but the light shining from. Oh.
Yeah.
How much
set
was
up.
this projector? I want to know now. Like,
So I walk up there, I put the projector down.
It better be something ridiculous.
And,
The story
and
didn't be awesome.
the lady, she turned around, she looks at me, she's all pissed off, and she's like, "Oh, there's no price on that?" And I was like, "No, there's no price on this. That's kind of why I brought this. If not, I'd just be paying for this shit right now." And she's like, "Oh well,
Wow, attitude.
And this
Yeah,
dude
right.
walks up,
Does
this,
it when
this real big dude comes walking up, and he walks like he's just like freaking penguin walks up over to me, and he puts his hand on it, and he goes,
a very tall penguin.
this big old freaking sausage finger hand on top of it like that. And he goes, they just brought this today. And he's like sweating on me. And I'm just looking at him like, dude, can you like lean off of me and shit? I'm sorry. He's like, they just brought this today. And then he looks at the lady. He goes, they just brought this today. And he tells her the same thing again. And she's just like kind of like, she's smacking on her gum a little bit, like looking down. And she looks up at me and then she looks at the thing. And she goes, does it work? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, it's $45. It'll be like 20 some odd dollars with 50% off. I was like,
not-
that is fucked up, man.
That is not bad though. That's,
isn't bad.
That's way
I
less
was
than
expecting,
I
like-
would have.
Well, it would have been like
I'm
$26, and I went online, and online the cheapest one I could find is like $50 with free shipping.
Yeah.
so you got it right.
No, I didn't get it. I haven't gone back yet.
Was it
man.
the thrift town over Thousand Oaks? I will go down. Oh,
No.
I will buy
This
that.
one is,
I don't need
Southwest
it
Military
at all.
Drive.
I hate going to thrift town because I
We
end up.
went to the
I
other
bought-
side of town because she found I forgot why we went. Oh, she wanted a mannequin. We went down there to buy a mannequin, and then we killed some time at this thrift store. And then we came back.
I thought you were gonna say we killed someone.
No, we killed.
So we
don't
couldn't
kill real
find a
people.
mannequin, so we just killed a
We
hobo
don't kill real people anymore. We
and
don't.
use that for our sick mannequin
You
use.
know.
I haven't
It's
gone
just-
to a thrift store. Only time I go through a thrift store is buy Halloween costumes or chew toys for my puppy. That's
You
it.
do have a puppy.
I do.
His name is Echo.
Echo.
He's
EC.
a brown lab.
Chocolate lab.
Brown lab.
Chocolate.
He's not made of chocolate.
He's a vanilla lab.
He tastes delicious.
He's a butterscotch lab. Butterscotch.
I like thrift. I can buy records there. They have some cheap records.
That's
Sometimes
true.
there's some records.
tapes. Dude, I saw. Remember back in the day? I don't know if you guys have seen them. Like my grandparents used to have one. The what the fuck is it called? Like a chest, a stereo.
Uh-huh.
Where it's like about as big as this table.
Like
it's got two big
a
speakers in the
cabinet
front. And then
stereo or
cabinet.
something-
You open it up with like it has a tape deck, an 8-track.
record.
They had one of those over there for $100. And I'm honestly thinking about going and getting that sucker because I can replace the speakers and all the little parts in it to make it work.
Yeah,
That would be a badass little project.
I don't like. I bought. There's this one thing. It's made. I forgot who it's made by, but it's like a
Fisher Price.
yeah. It's like a toy. You put a car on it and it rolls down. But
Wheels.
no, it's like this little case thing, and it has two speakers on the side, and the top flips down, and it's a record player in it.
What?
And it was like real cheap, and it was like kind of broken or something. But I bought it, and I ended up throwing it away because it just took up space. Like,
Are
I
you
didn't
kidding me?
I don't like throwing away that kind of stuff.
Don't
but
throw away
I
that
hate
kind of
buying. I buy it, and I don't need it. And
Well, give it to me and Taco, and we'll fix
Give it
it. for
to Patrick.
you. Give it to me.
I did buy this one like old film projector type thing, like one of the reel
it
to
work?
reel. It shines a light. The thing's cracked, so like to make it like actually turn the wheels, you have to like push it together, like hold it together. But it does work. But I don't have any films for it.
We need to find the camera that shoots those kind of films and make a movie with those.
That'd be cool.
That'd be really cool. Find out what kind of camera it is.
It's supposedly like if you buy like a good quality one, it's really expensive. But I bought it for like cheap.
Yeah, let's buy a cheap cam. Anything we can make that film on.
I don't know. That's probably expensive.
You want to star in a
Do it.
movie, Taco?
Huh?
Nah, what?
You want to star in a movie?
Not in your movie.
Shit. It's Jimmy's movie.
Well, maybe.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Mine's way more perverted.
Yep.
Oh no.
You
He
thought I
agreed
was
to it.
bad. This is where I get it from right here. This guy.
This podcast is legally binding, so
Yep.
it's happening.
Now we have like what 68 people that
Yeah,
have seen
we
you
have-
say
yeah.
How
that.
many people?
Well, it says 80 people.
Don't look right at him.
Oh,
Oh.
look at it from off screen. 80 people, 11 people here now.
All right, people. Uh-oh.
Hello, people.
There was a jump again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Up. Are they
thanks.
back or are they going?
81, 11 people.
Nice.
Nice.
Still got it.
Still got it.
Okay, anything else? We got another question from Taco, maybe?
In a little bit.
Okay, maybe one more topic.
Next topic. All right, let's make this a good one. I got 3 of them here we can talk about.
All right, pick one.
The Justice League, the cartoon series came up with a revamped, a reboot kind of.
Like a dark machinima. I read it.
Dark
It's
version of-
Machinima, like an online
I don't know
video-
what that word is.
It's
Yeah,
a-
what's a machinima?
Machinima. It's a production
I don't
company.
like it.
Online, they do like video game movies and like it's a
Sounds like
YouTube
a foreign machine gun.
thing. It's a
Machinica.
but no, they do like YouTube videos and stuff, and they're producing it. It's a production from them, but it's a dark version of like the Justice League.
Like
So, like,
Batman is super twisted.
he's a vampire.
Superman is.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's not cool.
He's a vampire. Superman has a goatee and he wears a overcoat.
Yeah, he's like all
And-
hardcore. Wonder Woman is like a bitch.
Wonder Woman is like instead of like the son of Athena or the daughter of Athena, she's the daughter of Ares, the god of war.
Gotcha.
Hardcore.
So it's kind of it's like a dark version.
Do you
I
do
think
you
it
guys,
looks cool.
If you guys watched were you into like DC comics like Batman, Superman, anything like that?
I watched like the Super Friends. That was
Super Friends.
that was Justice League, but then I
What's he
also
talking about Super Friends.
there's a
Super
Justice
Friends.
Super Friends. They had
Yeah,
like,
they had the Justice League against
yeah.
the what do they call them?
Legion of Doom or something like that. Something
Back in the Legion of Doom.
yeah, and they had like their
showed the
Darth
dude.
Vader thing in the swamp.
Was that the
Yeah.
one where they had Aquaman and
Yeah.
Oh, so they have had a cartoon about it, and it's an old cartoon.
That's an old
Yeah.
cartoon. That's
Yeah,
like
I
the
remember
Hanna
that.
Barbera
Yeah.
thing, and then they had Justice League Unlimited or something like that.
Demonoids. That was another cartoon that was cool.
Is that the one with the rhino that shoots things out of the
Those 2 blob
What?
things.
blob things?
Never heard of it.
We're the same age. How can you? Oh, because I'm better.
I guess so.
Uh-oh.
I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
It's
I think we're gonna have a strip off on this table
Oh,
right
no.
now to
We
see
need a
who's
poll. We
better.
need a poll. Where's the poll?
okay. Taco already wins. I forfeit.
It's a
You're-
poll. I'm gonna drop one of the trombones from the rafters down here, and you guys can spin
Done.
in the air like Circus Soleil.
Nope, I
Name
will
it.
not.
Whoever can do that wins.
Oh.
I'm judging, and so are the people on Meerkat right now.
we
Our
can't.
11
We don't
Oops,
understand.
oh, they're all gone. What?
Jimmy's not doing it. We're out of here.
He's not doing it right.
Yeah, so there's Justice League Unlimited. That was like an updated version. But the people that are making that are the people that made like the Batman animated series.
That wasn't a good series either.
What? That was like voted like the best. Well, I don't know if it was voted. I really liked it.
Voted best
Voted by
Jimmy.
me.
As voted on by
voted,
Jimmy.
voted by me, but it was all right.
Jimmy.
But yeah, so the animation style is similar to that, and I liked it. I think and it looks cool. It's a dark version.
It does look kind of cool. Looks interesting. I might watch it maybe, but like I'm not too
it's
big
all
on all the
online,
animated
so-
stuff.
And it's
I'm
a
sure.
it's a show.
Yeah, it's an animated show.
How long are the shows?
I don't know.
Probably about half an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's what I'm
probably
saying.
like the
Well, speaking
Standard.
of shows,
okay.
if you could,
Okay. Here we
yeah. The
Taco question.
Taco
Uh-oh.
question. Do
Hashtag-
do the theme song.
Taco
go.
the therapist.
Do,
Taco
Taco's question.
therapist.
Oh.
Hashtag
Do, do.
taco therapist. Send us questions.
Yeah.
All right.
Hashtag taco. Capitalize the T in therapist and the R.
If you could replace yourself with any character in any show, not a movie.
So we'd be going into their universe.
Yes, and you would take their position, and they'd call you by that name. What show and who would you be?
Well, I can. There's multiple ways you can go with this. Like you can be like
They would have to call me my name,
Okay,
but I would be them.
fine.
All right, hold on. Let me
But-
see.
No, that is out of the question.
No, they have.
I'm out of here.
So
First off,
so
Chuck
there's
Norris.
multiple
That's my first one.
in
That's not a
Walker
show.
Texas Ranger.
Yes, in any fucking thing he's
Yeah.
in. Come on, Bruce Lee.
Well,
I'd be
That's
him
it.
too.
I said show.
He's a
Bruce Lee. What
So-
show is Bruce Lee in? If you know the show that Bruce Lee is in,
Green Hornet.
you got it. Stop it.
Yeah.
We're in this together.
See that?
Podcast.
See
All
that,
right.
Taco?
Audio
all right.
cables are thicker than blood, man.
All right, you guys give me some examples.
What I was saying, there's multiple ways you can go with this because, like,
Just
if you
go
just
one
want
way.
a good life,
I'd be happy if you went one way.
I would be
Richie
Aquaman.
Richie Rich.
Richie
I'm-
Rich.
I'm rich,
Okay.
and I'm just a rich person,
Would-
and I don't
is
have to
that-
do anything.
Is that what you want to
I'm
be?
just
Just
rich.
be a rich person, not do anything?
That's one of the ways. That's one of the
yeah.
ways you can go.
What do you want to do?
There- I'd be rich.
Okay.
Then I
I
can do
want to be
anything.
a fucking astronaut.
Ooh. I used
What
to want
show?
to be
What show?
astronaut show. Okay, we can do
Patrick's
this.
Fucking Las Vegas dispensary in space. That show.
Let's see what. So you could go that route. You can
Jimmy.
go the money route.
Jimmy's getting
Yeah.
fresh with me over here.
You put your knee in
Nice.
the,
Yeah,
my
in-
gesture.
in his hand. I put my knee on his
In his
hand.
box.
You're gonna see my, knee go to his
my
hand.
personal space. You made me touch your knee.
You know, you want me to make you touch it?
All right.
All right.
So Jimmy is touching it.
Oh no! Oh, hands up!
If
hands
Jimmy
up.
could be anywhere, he would be here touching me because he's a pervert.
I have the best position in life right now, right next to Patrick.
Telling you.
Or you can go like cool, and you can be like Neo or something.
Something that
Well, you said
encapsulates
show,
you.
right?
Yeah.
Oh,
there
like
has to
TV
be
show.
A TV
Yeah.
show.
Okay, so
Show.
Matrix, the animated Matrix series.
Animated.
I don't know if there was
Animated
I
is
wouldn't
like
be animated. though.
Last
So
resort.
so actual real life show.
I would
Okay,
like that,
as a
yeah.
cool
The Bionic Man. The what is it? $1 Million Man.
$6 million man.
$6 Million Man.
Too old of a show. I
Too
don't
old
know,
of a show. Technology.
What do you mean
My-
old of a show?
This iPhone
you guys
does more
said
than
with
that.
anything. You guys said any show.
Yeah, I know. I
Fuck,
can't relate
So
to
what? It's
that.
got to be a new fucking show.
every
now, huh?
every time he says something, we just.
I know. You guys
Slam
are
him down.
changing this shit around. on
But
me.
really, this cell phone does more than that $6 million man did.
No, he didn't. $6 million man was the best. The sound effects are the greatest. All right, how about let me think of another show.
Okay, what's some shows I like? Okay, well, what do you think? You
The Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard?
There you go.
Be a criminal.
I could do Moonshine Run.
Be a criminal, but you'd be related to Daisy, right? So you,
No,
Oh.
you're not related to her.
Are they?
I don't know. I never.
I
don't know
I
either.
watched the movie with Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, no, they're
I
not
never saw
related.
them. Are they not?
Are you sure?
Aren't they like cousins or something?
No, they're not.
Hey, dude, if your cousin, it's okay.
Oh shit, we got
no.
that sounds like the intro to a whole nother story right now.
Taco, what are you doing?
Tacos, it's okay to date
somehow we
cousins.
just gained followers.
Oh,
I guess this is more prevalent than we thought.
Oh shit.
No, I thought they were like related.
I don't think so. And if they are,
Then you just want to be. Maybe you don't want to be one of the Duke brothers. You can just be someone else. That way you can get. be
Well, I
with
mean,
her.
the Duke brothers in
Dude,
the
I got
latest
you.
movie were banging the sorority chicks, so that's not too
Why
bad.
don't you just
either.
do Daredevil?
There we go. I'll be Daredevil, Jimmy.
Well, you'll be blind.
Well,
But
you
he's
can
like
still
not.
see.
Blind-ish, I guess. Okay.
He still kicks ass.
yeah, but you also get beat up.
Yeah, you get your ass
And
beat.
Well, because he can't see. Come on, who the fuck wants to fight a blind guy?
Bad guys. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. Like if you a superhero show,
Doesn't
who would
have
I
to be.
I don't want to be the Flash. I wouldn't want to be
Nah.
Arrow.
I don't even know what Arrow is.
It's all right. It's on Netflix if you want to take a peek.
I'd be Superman.
That's everyone's favorite. Well, if you could be one superhero, who would it be? Everyone says Superman.
Yeah, because
I
he
wouldn't
could
say
totally
Superman. I wouldn't
kick
say
Batman's
Superman.
ass. That's
Yeah.
why.
Who'd
'cause
you
he
pick?
could totally
Oh wait,
beat
that's a
up
different
Batman.
question.
I'd pick Batman.
No.
And then
Different
I'd stop
question.
being Batman and just be
No.
rich Bruce Wayne. I like money. That's what I'm trying to get at. And
I'd
I
be
said this-
Superman, and then I'd rob Bruce Wayne after he stopped becoming Batman.
I'd kryptonite the crap out of him. And
Yeah, well, I'd just build up a fucking kryptonite immunity because I'll be eating that shit slowly every day for the next 3 years.
First capsule you take, you die.
No. Well, I like fucking salt sprinkle that shit real fine, and I'll snort lines of
Real
it.
fine.
I snort lines of it until I can fucking pass a fucking rock of. Until I can do like an 8-ball of kryptonite.
And then you'll be like addicted to it. And you'll be like, "Hey, Batman, you remember that?
Or you know what?
that
No,
stone
no.
I gave you?"
You could be Tyrone from Dave Chappelle's show.
No, that would be
Yeah,
you, Tyrone.
no, whatever.
That
No,
would be you.
It's not me. No,
That's
I would
Taco.
choose. I would choose Andy
I
from
said
Parks and Rec.
snort
Andy from Parks
Yeah.
and Rec.
kryptonite, not crap.
That is a pretty cool life.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
you Rashida Jones and then Aubrey Plaza. You're like,
Dude, she's so hot.
yeah, that's pretty good. That's a pretty good life. And he's a musician, and he's
yeah,
cool.
he's so stupid.
You need to
You
watch,
need to watch
all of-
it, yeah,
all of
yeah.
it. Okay.
No. You guys gotta watch more bad stuff
Oh yeah,
or
no.
good bad stuff.
Uh,
I had to turn off that movie Hybrid for the not.
You actually
what
turned off
not
a movie? No
what
way.
not
That
to
bad.
watch on Netflix. Do not watch Hybrid. That movie fucking blew.
It was
I had to shut that off, and like I even sat through Zombievers. You know.
Yeah,
I guess-
no, you watched a lot of shitty movies.
The thing
Yeah,
with
but-
it's like it's a bad movie, but they know it's bad, so they
Bad
don't take it too
acting.
seriously. Zombievers, but Hybrid, I think you were saying like they try
Yeah,
to make it
they
good,
tried.
They were trying to be like,
and
I
then
don't
so that
know,
makes it so much worse.
awful movies.
That's rough.
That's really rough. Any
Yeah,
more questions,
TV
guys?
shows.
Y'all want to do a wrap up here?
That's pretty much all. I can't think of any shows.
All right, guys, on Meerkat, we're going to sign off and finish up this episode. If you want to catch the rest of it here, you can catch up the ending on
Yeah, if you want to,
Monday.
yeah, we'll post the actual recording of this on Monday as podcast. Video version, actual from a camera. It will be at some point in the future. I'm still like.
So you guys
way
got
down.
you guys got the first dibs on watching this episode, and you got to see it live. So this is the first time we do it. We'll probably be doing this some more. We've sat here with our
Guest
Yeah.
of honor.
All right.
Jimmy's boyfriend, guest of honor, whatever you want to call him, Taco.
Guest of honor, Jimmy's boyfriend.
And so yeah, we'll try to bring you guys in some more different people, show you guys some live stuff. We'll have a video up on this soon, and the podcast will be posted on Monday, so
Yeah,
you guys
for
can
sure on
listen to
Monday.
the rest of it then.
Yep. And so tell your friends about it. Like us on Facebook.
Twitter.
You're following us on Twitter, I assume. If not, do that. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, all that kind of stuff. You can find all the links for all that on our website, thinkingoutsidethepod.com.
Tune in Monday to get the rest of this episode, and yeah.
Yep, that's it. We'll talk to y'all later.
See you later, guys.
ya.
Bye.
In stream.
96 watched.
Nice. Almost broke triple digits.
Oh, we almost got to
We're
100.
still talking. We're still.
Yeah,
This is still the
Yeah,
This
the
is
podcast.
this is the
still-
ending of our podcast. Now we're just gonna wrap this up, and then we'll do the wrap up video after.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
so
Any-
Hellboy 3, Jimmy,
I'm for it. I like the Hellboy
is
movies.
there already a script and everything out about it? Hellboy.
Well,
the first one was fun. It was nice to watch. The second one was
I think it was all right.
kinda
It was.
drugged on. Oh, yeah, but then a third one was just gonna overkill.
Second one was the one with the Golden Army.
Yeah.
That was pretty badass.
I like the second
but
one.
it was more of like a love story as
Yeah,
well. Because,
exactly.
Like the first one was a love story, but like it had all that action.
Mm-hmm.
The second one went farther into like their love and shit. And that's kind of,
Mm-hmm.
I guess it was kind of cool. But the coolest part about it, I think, was the Golden Army.
Golden
that last
Army.
part was
That
badass.
the thing that couldn't die pissed me off so much.
thing that could.
Oh, that like Gears guy with like the sand or some shit, right?
Wait, which am I thinking about the first one then?
Hellboy, like the guy. There was a guy that couldn't, like, he was immortal.
That was the
But
fir-
he had
that was the
sand,
first one.
Yeah. The second one, the Golden Army, is immortal.
No, but there's that weird thing like
That was the first one, because the second one, it's those two people with the long white hair, and they're all like the light complected ones, right?
No, that's the second one. Yeah.
Yeah.
The second one.
okay, well, which one's the one with that lizard thing that runs around and then like when you
First
kill
one.
it, like two pop up?
Oh no, that's the first one.
That's the
first
first one.
Yeah.
I hated that thing
Yeah, that thing was a monster, though.
Why do you?
Yeah.
Why did you hate that thing?
because it just wouldn't die.
That was- okay.
Yeah, that's
You
pretty
hate
much
things
it.
that don't die.
Mhm.
That's okay. But no, the thing is, what's the guy's name? Ron Perlman? Is that
No idea.
his name?
Doing what?
The guy who plays Hellboy.
The guy from Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah. I
I
think
guess.
it's Ron Perlman or something like that. He's I think it's a Kickstarter thing where he's getting people to
Oh, so it's
make
like
make it go
Super
viral.
Troopers 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like where they're trying to crowdfund the sequel or at the very least get people interested so the studios will be like, okay, there is significant interest in it. So I think that's the
Well,
what
if
they're
you
doing.
guys, if people are interested in it, I think they'll do that. They can do that on social networking. I think it's kind of whack for people to start to try to develop a movie on Kickstarter. I think it's fun, but
It's
I think it's cool and it's fine. But I think you start to do the movie and then ask for some funding.
yeah,
for it.
I don't know how I feel about crowdfunding movies, like independent
Yeah.
movies.
I don't
I
either.
do. It is worth it. I mean, if there's a movie that comes out of it, but
But
a lot of times they
the only
don't.
people it works for are people that have made movies in the past. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? If it, like, say we wanted to make a movie, we go and sign up for Kickstarter, Indiegogo or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
go fund us. We probably, chances are we're probably not going to ever make the amount of money on it that we need to actually fund the film we want to shoot.
Yeah.
But if our
It's-
name is Kevin Smith or
Ron Perlman or
one of these other people that have already
Super Troopers too.
started
Yeah.
stuff. then yeah, of course they're gonna get their stuff funded because they got millions of people out there
Yeah.
that want to watch this stuff.
Yeah, I
just say that's like screwing somebody twice because you're getting them to give you money to make the movie, and then you're gonna have to charge them to fucking watch the movie. You
Yeah.
know that you're getting to
Well, Super Troopers, if you give
there's
enough
certain
money,
rewards.
they're gonna put you in the credits.
Yeah. Well,
I
no,
know it's
there's
stupid, but there's that thing. But
it depends on the reward. Like if you give
me
them a lot of
movie
money,
ticket. Yeah, give me a couple
well,
movie
no,
tickets.
like you'll probably get like a DVD copy or something like that as a
Yeah.
reward. That's like I've done a couple kicks. I've not done the Kickstarter. I've
Donated.
donated to Kickstarters, and I've got like a hat and a shirt
Nice.
and stuff.
I had
And
no shirt for what? What is it for, Jimmy?
there's that Save the Podcast,
Oh,
the
yeah.
podcast troll thing. I finally got the hat and the shirt.
Yeah.
For
Hell
it,
yes.
and there's like a poster and stuff on it. So
Cool.
I gave him like $50, and I got that. And then did another Kickstarter for like Tell 'em Steve. They have another podcast that I listen to. They were doing like a claymation DVD, so I paid them some money to do that, and they're still working on it, but I'll get it. But so I don't mind donating, but for movies, I don't.
I'm gonna start a Kickstarter, Jimmy,
Oh, yeah?
and I need you to and Taco to donate.
What is the Kickstarter about?
It's called
if it's a cause,
Get
I'd-
Patrick Drunk Tonight Kickstarter. Y'all can just
Well,
hand
I
me
mean,
some cash.
we had that one story about the guy who's like, "I want to make some potato salad. Donate, give me some money for
Yeah, that
potato
worked.
salad."
Did you hear about
and he,
that?
That works?
And he got like
No,
like
I don't want to hear it.
Thousands of
How
dollars?
much? Thousands
I
of
think it was
dollars
like
to make
25,000
potato
or something like ridiculous, something
He
ridiculous.
asked for
Maybe not
money to
25,000.
make potato salad, and everybody like just started throwing him cash.
Yeah, and
That is
it went
stupid.
viral, and like he obviously meant it as a joke.
Yeah,
and he wasn't
What
expecting
did he do with
the
the
money.
Do we know what he did with the money? Please.
I think
say
he threw a
donated.
party and donated. He threw a party.
He donated.
I'm sure
we
he
should we
he
should we
donated.
should
Pray to
start a
God he
Kickstarter.
donated.
I'm
and
sure
throw-
he
and
threw
throw
a party. It was like a potato salad party, and like he
Oh, that's
and
gay.
and made people come in. And I'm sure he gave some money to. I don't know.
You know
I
what'd
don't know
be
for
weird?
sure.
Like
If he, like,
stomping
wore
on
it.
potato salad, like going into a big drum of potato salad and just like.
It's
Oh,
like
no.
when you open
We
the door.
found-
If you
we
open the
found
door to the
Taco's
party,
fetish.
you open the door to the
I
party
found-
and
we found
realize
your
there's potato
fetish.
salad.
I'm pretty
up to your
aroused right now,
nipples.
guys.
Oh, no.
Just
Like what
thinking
the
about
fuck
it.
is this? Is this potato salad?
Taco, what are you doing in there?
Suck my toe.
What are you doing in potato salad,
Oh,
Taco?
we knew it. I knew it.
All right, a couple more things before we go.
Real quick.
Stephen Colbert came up with a new website. You said for the Late Show.
Well, like the first video, promotional video of him doing.
I
the
saw
new
some
show.
pictures of him
So
with the
he
beard
had,
and
he
the
had
white
like a
beard.
beard, and he shaved the beard, I think. And he also chose his band leader. I forgot his name, something Batiste or something like
What do you
that.
think of Colbert, Taco?
I mean, he was funny on the Colbert Report.
You think it's going to be good?
Do you think
The Late Show?
you think he's gonna?
Dude,
be
he's
good?
a quick guy. He's really smart. And
Yeah.
he knows his stuff. So
And-
I mean, he'll be a good late night show guy for
But
sure.
the thing is,
I don't know how he'll compare.
with the late night show, it's not about him.
Yeah,
That's the
and it's
thing.
also not like strictly, political.
yeah.
Because the Colbert Report is really strongly political.
Yeah, I mean sometimes he had like actors and,
Yeah.
and stuff in there, but yeah. So I don't know. I do. He's gonna be good. I think he's gonna be good, but it's gonna be weird because it's not gonna be about him.
Yeah,
because
But
that's
he's-
what Colbert Report was all about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
How
what
it
made it. That's what made it so
So
good.
he's really like a pitch man now. That's what the late night hosts are. They're supposed to be like the straight guy for like make the celebrity guy sound funny, like laugh at his stupid stories.
Yeah,
that's
but he's really smart and like he's quick.
I'm su-
He's one of the quickest people I've ever seen on TV.
he is good. Like his interviews were awesome.
Yeah,
What was this last thing here? 50 years every country?
Okay, yeah. There's a story about a guy who finally finished his like life plan to visit every country in the world. And he did it.
Okay.
How many countries are there
So
in the
you
world?
think that was on his bucket list?
Probably.
No, he
That's what
said
I'm saying.
specifically he's not on his bucket list.
I don't think so.
He hates people that say that.
What's the last thing?
No, I'm kidding.
One more thing from your bucket list. You two, come up with one.
Okay, bucket list thing.
One last thing.
Stomp around in a vat of potato salad.
He added it.
Bad.
I don't know.
Jimmy's should be to oil wrestle the
There's-
Swedish bikini team.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good
There you
one.
go.
That's a good one.
I'll get the women's. You get the men's.
Oh wait,
All
what?
right, there we go.
Deal.
That's my bucket list.
Oh.
That's on my bucket list to have Patrick do that.
Let's see, one of the last things on my bucket list would be
I don't know. I've never really thought about that kind of stuff.
Just like one thing you want to do that
Like-
you haven't been able to do.
like that the movie.
I want to
thing.
run into a bank and be like, nobody move.
They had that story about a guy whose bucket list.
Arrested.
Everybody freeze.
So Patrick wants to go to jail.
Yeah, so far
No,
everything
been
he's
there,
said
been
is
there,
pretty much
done that,
illegal.
been there, done that. Don't want to do that again.
There's that story about the guy whose bucket list, like the last thing on his bucket list was him to like run through a garage door in a car.
That's
Yeah.
what we saw.
That's-
Man, I would
that's-
love
that
to
this
have
morning?
done that.
So that's, I mean, weird things like that. I can probably, like, if I think about it, like weird things like that. Like I'd like to, like,
I mean, something that you've thought
like,
about in the past.
get like a really big, like, expensive thing, like electronic technology thing, and destroy it, like with a sledgehammer.
like
I mean,
$4 TVs.
Man,
You
those
coulda got-
motherfucking people.
No,
I should have told them the damn thing didn't work, and they would have probably given it to me for $9.
so, like, you plugged it in, and didn't. I couldn't get it to power on or something. You should have said.
I
it.
should have told them some shit. That fucking bitch. Dude.
It's not that expensive. I thought you were gonna say hundreds of dollars, and I would have
Yeah.
been like, "That's ridiculous."
Well, she said
But-
40. Like she said, almost $50, and that kind of just turned me off instantly. I'm like, no, and I realized it as soon as I said it. I was like, it's because I fucking said it worked, man. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm sure they got TVs there for like $3 that don't work. You know what I'm saying? I fucked up, and I shouldn't have said that. I know better now. And next time I see something like that with no price at a thrift store, I'm like, no, it doesn't work. You know, I'm doing you guys a favor. You guys should pay me to take this shit.
There you go.
know?
Yeah.
And,
There you go.
know,
Yep.
Maybe I can
It's true.
get off with something, but
Or you should be truthful and just pay for it what they say.
fuck that. I should just go to a fucking elementary school after the school year starts and walk the fuck out of there with one. Yeah, I'm the overhead repairman. I'm the overhead projector repairman.
This one's broken. Yeah.
This one's busted. I'm gonna be.
Don't
right
break
back.
the law, people. Also, that's
We don't
another-
condone any of the law of the breakings.
exactly.
But
None
we're
of
gonna
them?
go ahead and wrap up this.
Not one law. Hold on.
What?
Not one law. You don't want to break one law. Like you're not going to condone breaking jaywalking.
No, don't do that. It's dangerous, people.
Don't break
Okay.
any laws,
What?
but
Any
laws,
laws?
laws are there for
Any
a purpose.
laws? Come on.
don't break in-laws. There you go.
Okay.
Don't punch them in the face.
Leave all the in-laws out of it. But
But yeah, that's our episode 67 of Thinking Outside the Pod.
with special
You-
guest,
Yeah,
Special
guest.
guest.
Special.
I like that.
special guest
Taco.
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 Do.
Don't forget to
Yeah, you,
hashtag questions, Taco Therapist. Send us on Twitter. Hit us up with some Twitter questions for Taco, and maybe we'll help try to answer them. for
maybe
him
he'll be
also.
back next week. I don't know. It depends on his experience here.
Depends on how many questions we get, guys.
Exactly.
To all the Meerkat crowd that was
Taco.
hanging with us
Hashtag
earlier.
taco yes or taco no if you want him next week.
Yes, taco, yes, taco, no
yes,
hashtag.
taco, yes.
We'll see.
Facebook, Twitter, all that other good shit.
All that stuff. Meerkat.
Yeah, Meerkat people, thanks for chilling with us and watching some of the opening part, most of the podcast.
Maybe there's like messages or something. Maybe they'll pop up or something.
I'll go look.
I don't know how
look
it
here in a
works.
second.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that's gonna be our episode, and we'll see you next Monday.
Have a good one, guys.
Talk to you.
See ya.